Hello, people of the internet. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It feels like Monday to me because I feel like Sunday. I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused with my days. I don't know why it feels like Monday because Sunday would have been like a Monday. I had the most amazing book launch party for my fourth book, The Cycles of Love. You're going to want to have your notifications on because I'm going to be sharing so much content from it. I did some beautiful readings from my poetry book, The Cycles of Love, An Erotic View into Love, that you can get on Amazon or you can get on colleengallagher.co. And it was just the most magical, amazing, beautiful experience. Hello, Kimberly. How are you? And I wanted just to come on and say good morning, hello. And I had a topic that I wanted to discuss today, this morning, this moment for all of you. So when you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from in this beautiful world, in this beautiful planet. I am on Facebook and Instagram. So if you see my eyes moving between the screens, that is why. And of course, if you are on replay, please say hashtag replay, because I am super passionate about connecting. And just as if this was a brick and mortar therapy, coaching, mentorship, education store, this is how I use social media, as a brick and mortar store, to really be a support system for you, to guide you into creating a life that you absolutely love. And my specialty that I really am focused on, that I really love, is on relationships, on connection, on your connection with self, your connection with the universe, your connection with your purpose, your connection with your destiny, your connection with why you're truly here. And then from that, how that connection of truth, how that connection of purpose, how that connection, that calling to God, that calling you forward, is then rippled into your intimate connections, into your, I'm just moving this so I can see this over here, into your personal relationships, into your career, into your money, into manifestation, into all of it. So anyway, I'm super excited. So as we start, we'll just do like 2 or 3 deep breaths together just to sync us all up. I always feel like it's a wonderful idea starting in the morning, especially, or wherever you are as you're rewatching this. So just close your eyes, maybe roll your shoulders up and back, move a little bit and feel yourself. Be present for this information. Breathe in. And release. We'll just do one more to sync us all up. Breathing in and exhale. Okay, so I'm super thrilled because I wanted to share a little bit of a story on the quality of our life, which, if you guys haven't listened to Bill Walsh on my podcast, the Colleen Gallagher podcast, I highly recommend it. I think he's up there in like the low hundreds, or he's in the 80s. I always get confused on numbers, but I like remember people. So Bill Walsh is an incredible founder, CEO. He's been ranked one of the top coaches in business in America for many years. And he's a phenomenal guy. And one thing he always taught me is that the quality of your life, Colleen, is dictated by the quality of your relationships. And when I first started my business 5 years ago, I was like, what? Like, I remember hearing him talk. I was like, the quality of your relationships? Like, what do you mean? Like, I hate my relationships that I'm in. I was in a corporate job. I was sitting there like, I don't want to be around the people that I'm around. I don't want to be having the conversations that I'm having around the things that I'm selling and the way I'm earning my money. Like, what is he talking about? My relationships suck. They usually end up in a drama, or they end up in something horrible. Like, what does he actually mean? And so I began to go on this really deep journey of investing into myself. And I invested in my first mentor $30,000 for a 12-year program that I paid over a 2-year payment plan. And so as I did this, I began to learn about energetics. I began to learn about feminine and masculine energy. I began to learn about becoming who it is you're meant to be. I learned about manifestation. I began to learn about like creating your own success, creating your own money, like not getting paid from a corporation, but like getting paid for your own services, for your own products that you've crafted, that you've created, feeling worthy and deserving of a life that you crave. And so in this kind of journey of the quality of your life is dictated by the quality of your relationships, I began to realize how out of sync I was with the quality of myself, like how out of sync I was with what I wanted for my life, how willing I was to help everybody else, to mother everybody else, to be a support system for everybody else, but I wasn't willing to do it for myself. And I realized how much I would give my time freely, I would give my energy freely, I would give my whatever I could freely. So that it felt like I was doing all these things, but on the inside, I was unhappy. I was resentful. I didn't love the conversations I was having. I didn't love the people that I was around. And it awakened me or inspired me or called me on this really deep journey. You could say that was like in 2018. The first 2 years, I was really like kind of awakening to create my products, to create Colleen Gallagher International, to create my education system, to create my processes. And then the next 3 years, so I would say from 2020 to 2023, I went on this really deep journey of relationships and figuring out what was the right type of relationships for me with that. Team members, like how to be a supportive manager, a supportive boss, how to be a supportive friend, how to be a supportive lover, how to handle conflict when things didn't go my way instead of flipping out and exploding and being a huge brat and saying mean things or being unhealthy. And I went on this journey the last 3 years, which was all about learning the quality of myself, the quality of my relationships, the quality of which the standard I want to hold myself to. And this has massively improved my life because the quality of my life has increased dramatically over the past few years. I've had the longest relationships that I've ever had the past 3 years of my life. I've had the most deepening relationships the past few years of my life. I've been able to easily cut or say goodbye or dissolve relationships that aren't bringing me forward, that aren't calling me up. And I want to share something on this because it's really important, is that we often think that the best relationships are the people that are the nicest to us, or the people that are like, oh yes, you're doing great, you're doing this, which is a disguise. Because when you're on the path towards, whether you want to call it enlightenment, towards success, towards truth, towards healing, people aren't always going to be nice to you in your growth. When you're growing, like your muscles are growing, when you're working out, it's painful because your muscles are breaking so they can get stronger. When you're growing as a person, you don't want the people that are going to be nice to you. You want the people that are going to be good to you. And the people that are going to be good to you are those that want you to grow, those that want you to excel, those that want you to hit your targets and reach your goals. And when you begin to understand the measurement of your life, why your life is the way it is from the wrong measurements that you have of how quality looks like in your life. Quality doesn't look like, okay, I'm going to get dinner with this friend every Friday and we're going to have happy hour and drinks and be so wasted that the next day I can't function. That's a distraction. That's not letting you improve the quality of your life. It's hindering your life. And I've been there. I've done it. And so you want to begin to look at these relationships in your life, every relationship, but most importantly, relationship with you. And you want to begin to look at what is the value, what is the quality, what are the things that I'm bringing to the table. And what I love about what I'm sharing is that this book, my fourth book, The Cycles of Love, that I've created, An Erotic View into Love, is largely on this journey of bringing the power back within, of bringing your mirror, bringing your reflection as what are you doing to be the creator of your reality in your cycles of love that is either allowing you to suffer or it's either allowing you to turn pain into pleasure, alchemize moments of uneasiness, alchemize moments that are unpleasant, uncomfortable, alchemize it into growth for your highest, you could say eroticism, which eroticism is just connection to the world around you. You could say connection, you could say to growth, to your enlightenment, to your goals, like any of those. But when you tap into that frequency of love, of true love, and it's unconditional love for you, true love for you, and you begin to be the leader of your own life and that what quality looks like for you by the way you treat yourself, ironically, something funny happens, is that the world around you begins to shift, that the people around you begin to shift, that when you begin to put yourself first, you stick up for your needs, you know how to clearly communicate, not in a mean way, not in a harsh way, like, I need this, I'm demanding this, not like that. It's more, oh, okay, I'm feeling a little neglected right now. I'm feeling like I need a little attention from this person. I'm feeling like my business is not giving me, you could say, whether it's the clients or the money or the whatever. So where can I show up to give my business the attention it needs, myself the attention I need to show up for my business, to show up for my team? I don't feel I'm being supported by my team or my manager. Okay, so what can I do to calmly and clearly ask, hey, here's what I need? Not honing in on the problem, not bringing negativity, but really like honing in on what is the opportunity here that I can communicate to express my needs, to express what's coming through me so I can feel a deeper sense of connection to my career, to my life, to getting what I want out of this life. And when you begin to do that, ironically, the quality of your life begins to shift because you are the one that's bringing your power inward. You're the one that's beginning to control your narrative. You're not looking for an example of like, oh shit, an abortion happened to me. Oh shit, someone cheated on me. Oh shit, someone stole money from me. Oh shit, I invested a lot of money in whatever. Oh shit, this person's trying to bully me and saying if I don't give them money, they're going to like ruin my reputation. Oh shit, whatever that it is. Like all these things that go wrong, all of them. There's a lawsuit, there's this, like all the things that go wrong. My product's lost, my product's damaged, my product is whatever. I'm going to be late on shipping. Shipping lost something. Millions of things that can happen. And instead of that, going, okay, the cards are laid on the table as they're laid. Here's what was given to me. Today, what was given to me was that I have someone coming that doesn't want to, a high level client. This is me. It has been me in the past. It wasn't today, but let's say a high level client of mine, they can't make their payments anymore. And I was planning to use that money to pay my team members. I was planning to use that money for products that I'm making. Whatever that it is. Shipping product that I was meant to do. The product's late, or part of the product is here. The PR package is late. I don't know. I could say a million things. My sunglasses are still stuck in customs. That's a real thing. Here's the cards that are dealt on the table. And from what's dealt on the table, what are the things that I can do to take my power back to make sure this is a high quality and high experience? Okay, I have to accept this is what it is. First, accept. This is the acceptance I was cheated on. The acceptance that it's whatever. Acceptance of whatever. I don't know. Acceptance of that it's going to be late. So from that, what can I do to return to love? What can I do to return to my frequency of peace? What can I do to return to my frequency of stability? And when we do this, which is the cycles of love, which is the whole book that I talk about, the cycles of love, an erotic view into love, it's looking at these deeply moving emotions that we all suffer with. Anger, anxiety, sadness, loneliness, depression, bliss, pleasure, ecstasy, whatever that it is, each of these frequencies of emotions that go pulsate through us. How do we better accept them, to understand them, to create a story and a narrative that guides us into a deeper connection with the world around us? And when we do this, and we understand the quality of our life is dictated by us doing this, our life begins to shift so quickly that we wonder how we did anything else differently. So anyway, I wanted to come on. I wanted to start the morning this way because I just feel like it's important. Wherever you are in your journey of life, I've been in all areas of it. I feel like I've been very broke. I've been almost $200,000 in debt. I've been feeling like I have no friends, like shit. I just fucked up another relationship or a friendship. And I also feel like I've had the most beautiful experiences with very meaningful and deep connections. And I've also had financial highs, and I've also had beautiful products I've created. And I've also felt alone in that too at times. So I just want you to know the quality of your life is something that only you can be the controller of. It's only something you can decide, you know what, I'm going to raise my hand and improve my quality. I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to be better in my relationships. I'm going to raise my hand, starting with myself, being in the best relationship with myself by kinder to myself, kinder to my thoughts, thinking the things that are going to push me forward, looking, okay, wow, I'm thinking a negative thought about this problem. Let's take a moment. Pause. Breathe. What do I need to shift this thought? What do I need to accept that this is the reality and move it into the best next feeling thought? And when we do this, just everything shifts, everything enhances, everything grows, everything evolves. So I wanted to share that. I wanted to come on. I hope this really served you all. Whenever you listen, please let me know. Say on the replay, let me know what you loved. Let me know what you, hey, Mr. Miles, how are you? Let me know what you loved. Let me know anything else. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it in the comments. You can go to Amazon and get my fourth book, The Cycles of Love, or you can go to my website, colleengallagher.co, And you can get it on Facebook. The links are all there. On Instagram, you can go to the link in my bio. And then the last thing I wanted to share is that I have 2 one-on-one coaching spots open. So if you are wanting to up-level your life, you're wanting to win in your life, you're wanting to be like, yes, Colleen, I'm living the best life ever. I love you too. You're wanting to be like, I'm living the best life ever. I'm doing the best things. I'm so happy. I'm nourished. I'm better processing my emotions. I feel like the world is shifting around me. I feel more connected to what I'm doing. Then I highly recommend reaching out to me and saying, I am ready. I have 2 one-on-one spots. It's for 12 months. So we'll be together for 1 year. And we'll support you in so much change in a year. Like I was just looking at photos yesterday. It was actually over a 3-year period almost. And I was like, I can't believe how much I physically look different. Like as I've gotten older, I look better. As I've gotten older, I'm happier. As I've gotten older, I feel good. Like I just want this for everybody that I touch. And my mission really at this point, from all of my creations, from all of the social media, from all of my products, is I just want to be a resource. I want to be a support for you to feel connected, for you to know that the quality of your life can improve, for you to know that that feeling of loneliness, that feeling of what the fuck is going on, can be shifted into the most magical fairy tale of a life that's on your terms. So if that is you, message me. I am ready. We will go over enrollment. It's 2 one-on-one spots. It's over 12 months, my coaching. Usually we have an option for every week a coaching call. You have 24/7 access to me through an app called Voxer. It's very similar to WhatsApp. And then you also have access to all of my online courses for a full year. So all of my live courses and all of my self-study courses. It's the most amazing experience. Everyone that goes through it always says, Colleen, like I learned so much that improved the quality of my life. I've learned so much about relationships. I feel more connected to people. I didn't even realize I was doing things to hinder my connection. I didn't even realize that I was doing things wrong with women or wrong with men. I didn't realize that I was repulsing relationships away because of the way that I was communicating and the way that I was acting. And so this would be for you if you just know something needs to change, because you cannot wake up 12 months from now knowing that your life is still the same. So I love you. I honor you. Get the book, stay connected, listen to my podcast, and reach out. I am ready. Have the most beautiful, beautiful day.